think this is part 3. Yeah, this is part 3. Let's see, where did we leave off? Ooh. So we're just going to Misty Woods. Okay. This is a great stopping point. Not a single one of them dropped health. That's kind of sad. Alright, we gotta go get the lantern. Are you serious? Okay, we gotta go get the beautiful lantern. It's beautiful light. Are you so serious? How am I getting hit by that? I'm getting hit a lot right now. That's not a good thing. Bro! Alright, what are we gonna get? Nothing. I kind of want to aim for this, so I guess we'll get Air Dash and then we'll get Ultrasonic. Atsu's torch. Does it ever talk about Atsu ever again after this, or is it just some? Oh yeah, this random person's torch. But we're never gonna talk about this random person because they're just a background character. Oh, really? How did I not make a checkpoint after this? I'm actually kind of shocked right now. I'm having to redo this mission. Blah, blah, blah. Random person. Random torch. Never gonna hear or see them ever again. No! I'm too young to die, please. I actually have no idea how old Ori is. He's probably like thousands of years old. Oh, Tatsu. This is some one from before. So, that Tatsu. How do you say that? Tatsu? Lost their torch, and then they got lost and came back. I wish this, like, flower mechanic would have been used elsewhere, because it's actually, like, really fun. So look at this, it's so fun. And we don't see it used again in 2, which is really sad because there's so much opportunity for this. And it's just used this one time. Like, personally, as someone who's played this game, like, a lot, I'd say this is probably, like, one of my, like, top 5. You know, I think this is probably my favorite mechanic from Ori, actually. Yeah, I think the flowers, like the changing flowers here, might actually be my favorite mechanic from the first one. Dude, they could have used it in 2, and it would have been so cool. But they didn't. Oh. All the way back here. Oh, man. Uh-oh. I thought I saved it after this. Oh, wait, we already have 3. We've already done this. Not gonna jump off it this time, on accident. Oh yeah, we have climb now, which is very useful, because now we can stick to walls now instead of doing this. Extremely useful. This part is a little finicky, I don't like the way it works, but it's still pretty creative, I like it. It's kind of finicky, like I said. Where are we? Oh, yeah. What? Oh, I'm struggling somehow. I rearranged my room, and for whatever reason, my keyboard ended up like moving a bunch. So I keep having to like readjust it. It's a nice little skip there, so we didn't have to do the rest of that. Because otherwise, you would have to go and, you would have to go down here, and then you would do this part, which takes a little bit. I don't feel like doing it, never mind. Anyway, you can kind of just cheat around it using the bash mechanics with the frog monkey. I don't know what to call it. How is this not a safe zone? I guess it doesn't list as a safe zone until you're finished fighting them. So we could go up here, but I don't believe we can actually do anything this way because we need to come back with the super jump. Yeah, that looks like that's... I believe we'll come back there later if we'll 100% the game. But for right now, we're going to skip that section. Will this follow me? It won't? That's sad. Cool if they would have made it follow you. We get something similar like this a little later in the game, but it is able to follow you, which is very handy, considering the fact that kind of have to drop it a bunch. Alright, we are done with Misty Woods. So we're gonna go to Forlorn Ruins. So now we gotta go down to this section. butt kicked right now. It's a nice little shortcut I'll probably appreciate later. The little section up here will come back to get where you throw something, but completely optional part of the game if you want to do that. It's little things like that, because that thing I just showed, it unlocks this, which is a whole ability cell. So if you do want to go do black roots, I'd say it's completely worth it if you're wanting to go like 100% the game. Oh. Well, that just happened. I'm having a lot of setbacks right now. I feel like there's something wrong. Do I have this on normal? I do? Oh man. Yeah, I'm definitely having a big skill gap right now. Big tip for the game though, make save points soul links as frequently as you can, because well, if you're like me, you make a lot of screw up mistakes, you'll appreciate them. Bash off this little fellow here, activate this lever. I'm somewhat curious why this door over here was a blastable green shade. Like this shade, it's for these guys, but I don't believe you ever need them. Oh yes I do, now that I'm thinking about it. It is something. There is a reason for it. Sorry for the audio boom, I had to turn my fan on. Set my headset down. Alright, let's do this. I suppose I am going to 100% the game, so it wouldn't hurt to grab as many things for now as I want to. Ouch. Oh, I thought that was an ability cell. It's just a smaller grouping of spirit light. So, there are a bunch of, I wouldn't call them like major skips, but somewhat minor skips I know for this temple that I'm gonna be doing so that I don't have to stay here for forever. I'd say following about here would be a good idea. Oh, so close. That's okay, I know another way to get it. So instead you can just jump down through here, kind of just aim at it. Just skips you having to time the platforms there. Or, you can kind of just bash off it from this block here. But I couldn't do that my first try, so I just jumped instead. Oh, well, that's not good. Oh my gosh. Ori, lock in. I wouldn't call this a skip, really. It's just well, I guess I would call it a skip, maybe. I don't know, like, the fact that they used gravity and switching like along the walls for this was a great idea, okay, but it was very exploitable. So there was a lot of parts you could just entirely ignore of this place. And I wouldn't call that bad design, maybe, but I would say it just gives players more of a way to express their creativity and solution finding. I guess I will get it this time. I usually skip the spirit well entirely, but I do need it this time because I'll come back here. That part can be extremely annoying if you're not skipping it. Hey! I tried bashing and it wouldn't let me. Come on. Not very nice. Made him come all the way back here. Whoa. Okay, left was not left. Left was in fact right. This little guy here is kind of a pain. Kind of sit here and just camp on it. always found this jump very exciting because it's kind of is. This jump here is actually semi-annoying due to the fact that it can like barely hit you and the timing for it's inconveniently like, inconsistent as well. Yikes, Ori. Why are you getting hit so much? Ori, stop it. You're gonna die. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is over. Okay. Oh, I already got all 4 of the vegetables. No, not this guy again. Gumo. Guru? I think his name's Gumo. Gumo. Something like that, I don't know. So we put the ball down just to pick it up, to put it down, and then pick it up, and then put it down. Ori puts a lot of energy into make this bridge. So is Gumo the last of his race, or is he just one of the very few left? Because it does say at the beginning here, it says the ones who couldn't escape were left here, but the ones who could. So it says ones, not just like one. Normally, oh man, that's not good. Normally I just wouldn't go this way yet until later, but since I know I'm 100% in the game already, I guess I will. The life cell, just gotta connect that later. Oh wait, I don't want to do it. Oh man. Oh, I see. We go over here on this wall. Do we need a super jump for this? We do not. Interesting. Would have been a good idea to make a checkpoint back there, but I was kind of out of energy, so I didn't have that opportunity. Alright, let's see how many hundreds of attempts this takes, knowing that I'm gonna completely screw it up on film. Oh, he is the last of his kind. Okay. completely fine. That's a lot. So, I don't know why he does this. I guess he takes this, and that's the thing he gives to, what's her name? I always thought he went back and, like, stole the, water main to get to her, but I guess he gives her the I love the music for this. For a beginner, that must be so nerve-wracking. I remember my first time doing it, I was actually pretty scared. I had to do it a bunch of times. Alright, Kuru's nest. The big bad bird. Ooh, an egg. Let's eat it. I'm kidding. There's life in there that must not be touched yet. Because we want the baby chick to be a big chick. And then fly like a big scary falcon. Falcon? That's not what it's called. Falcon, yeah. I gotta stop yapping. Tree searches for Ori. Not a good thing for the creatures of darkness. You sat there looking at a worm for so long that your kids are dying. That would be heartbreaking. Couldn't even do anything about it. Your kid's just dead. Sorry. Please. This is the tree we went through earlier to get here. come on. Going out to kill anything and everything to protect your children. But the world isn't out to hurt your children, so... Alright, now we go up this very annoying mountain. Fun fact, this is breakable for some reason, which I think is really funny. I don't know why. So now we have wind across the map because the mountain is getting ready to erupt. So now we're gonna go try and stop the mountain from erupting. But to be able to go inside the mountain, we kind of have to have another key because why not? Why would you give a giant mountain a seal before you go in it? I don't know. I guess we should go this way because now there's wind, so kind of just make our way over here. Now we can go from the Misty Woods spot over to this spot. It was higher elevated before, so we couldn't, if we tried. We would have to go down to the bottom and then all the way around. This little cell here we're gonna get. Can we get this yet or no? I think we have to come back with the ability we get from the next place. Okay, now we actually get healed whenever we make a save point. Don't have enough? Alright, just in case you don't have enough, go up here and you'll find out there's conveniently placed crystals right there. Don't forget to get this while you're up here because I have, and then I go around looking for it and I don't find it. So in case you made a save point, and now you don't have enough again, go down here and get this one, and then go back. Come on, rocks. Give me a rock this time, please. I've had these rocks be really terrible to me. And then I just never get a rock I'm looking for. Now we have the fragment for this. You might have like 2 to 3 extras right now if you've been exploring the map. But that's okay because we're getting ready to use them a little bit later on. If you do have extras, you just won't have to go look for the other stones, which is nice. Because stone hunting is horrible if you don't have a guide. We have 4? We do have 4 because we did it in a weird order. That's so odd. Here, by utilizing that wasp spider spitting, I don't know what their names are. It's spit. That didn't feel very nice. Grab the ability cell. We just unlocked. I suppose we'll keep working on getting the ultra defense. This life cell, we'll come back and get it at the very end of this place. Get in there. Alright, careful on the way down here, because this beam is shooting all the way across here. I came down here and shot the boulder in here early, so that I didn't have to deal with that. Instead of covering up this beam here, shoot the boulder up here into this wind so that there we go. So that you can temporarily block this beam off so that you can get up here. Right, now that we have this peg down here fully pushed down, now we can bring this, and now we can finally, hopefully, there we go, block this off, and now we can make our way up to the next platform. Unlocking this would be nice, so you can travel up fast though, so I don't know what the heck did that. I have seen a lot of people like spam the feather like this, which isn't a bad idea, but I feel like the less worried you are about this place, the easier it is. Hey, no, I want to make a new one. I want my health back. This one, however, I would agree is the worst one to get, because it actually sucks. No, don't die. Yeah, these do a lot of damage. In hard mode, I would recommend just, like, spamming it like this. Because I'm pretty sure if you have 7 life cells, it still one-shots you, but I don't remember for a fact. I've only done it in hard mode once. Let me over there. Alright, now we have the awesome dash ability. This isn't dash. Super jump, I forget what it's called. Charge jump. I knew that. Alright, so now we are able to break through walls, and if you're on a wall, you can hold in the direction you want to go, you can aim it, and then jump. Why does it tell you that up here, not down there? Only strange bug is that coming out of that, sometimes holding in your shift or like your feather button, it won't activate for some strange reason. It's a strange gimmick, I'm not sure why it doesn't. Grab this. Save things. A little tedious to get the spirit well, but get it and it's worth it because we'll come back here and use it later. Probably. So we obviously can't go up yet, so just go down here and you'll notice, oh, well there's these beams that kind of hurt, so avoid those first. And now we can finally go up. And hopefully not die to them on the way up. And you're done. All we have to do is go back and get that life cell on the way down, and we're done with this place. Dang. I tried charge jumping up here so I could get up here earlier. Alright, so now we can go to Mt.Horu. Horu. Yep, that word. I'm gonna call it Horu. Horu? Horu. Horu. Horu sounds the best, in my opinion, so I'm gonna say Horu. So we see that Gumo took the weird veil that we got inside the Forlorn Ruins, and he's using it to resurrect Naru. I forgot her name. Alright. You heard saying it's spitting fire, so we gotta go to this place. Which honestly isn't too bad here. I would say Mt.Horu isn't horrible difficulty-wise. There's a little mini chase that you do there, but I'd say that's maybe the hardest part of it, in my opinion. The rest of it shouldn't be too difficult. I'd say the only actual hard part is maybe like the boss fight, but that's because it's the final boss of the game. It should have some difficulty to it. Alright, so now that we have the newly obtained charge jump ability, now we can come up here and we can grab the life cell that we got a horrible sneak peek at earlier. Alright, so we could go to the last and final section of the game, or we can go get the rest of the energy cells and life cells. I prefer the second one, but that takes time. The dramatic death sound effect. Okay. Not too bad so far. I'd say all in all, we've actually done decently, like, pretty good so far. If we jump down here into Misty Woods, there is an ability cell we can go get now that we have charge jump. I mentioned earlier that we couldn't get it because we just couldn't. I skipped that section because we needed this ability, so we're going back here now that we have it, so we can go get it. If you would have tried getting it earlier, you would have quickly realized that you can't. Or, instead of having to use charge jump, this wind's here, which is also important. We don't need this guy because we can jump up here and get hit, like, because I can't play this game. Is there anything up here? No. Alright. I believe this is our only place we have 100% so far. Oh, we're missing... looks like one thing in Forlorn Ruins. We're missing a couple things in Sorrow Pass we can go get. And then Blackroot Burrows, which are down here. Yeah, it's right here. We can go get that. I think I am going to, just to add more playtime to this file. Help me up there. Alright, let's see how far are we. Pretty close to beating the game. We could go to Mt.Horu right now. So, I would say skip ahead to skip next episode, because next episode I'm going to go and do Blackroots. So if you skip the next episode, you'll go straight to Mt.Horu if you're not wanting to do Blackroots. And then that should be game. We're pretty far. We have a lot of ability cells to go get still. 19 deaths. Yikes, that's not crazy good. We have a lot of life cells and energy cells to go get still. 2 hours in, we might get supersonic if we go beat the game. We get these two abilities at Blackroots, which I'll do in next episode. Alright, about an hour in. Not too bad. I'll see you guys in the next episode.